the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Well, good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. We are waking up to a mixture of sun and clouds out there, but we'll begin to see more clouds roll their way in as we head through your Saturday. And then we're tracking some showers for the holidays, so definitely keep it here. We'll talk more about that in just a bit.
Rain, rain, go away. All right, Brittany, thank you. Developing this Saturday morning on DC News Now, a manhunt currently underway in Northern Virginia. Police on the search for the person who they say shot 4 people and killed 2 of them. We're going to get you up to speed on where this investigation currently stands and what neighbors are saying about this violent tragedy. Plus, kicking the can down the road, lawmakers now have a new deadline until the U.S. officially defaults on its debt. Can they reach a deal in time? We'll bring you up to speed on those negotiations. Then later on, we're going to show you some new body cam footage showing the tense moments between police and a man they say stole a U-Haul. How it all ended with that U-Haul going into the side of a McDonald's and that suspect losing his life. A very busy Saturday morning, and we're going to start you off like we always do, live outside. We're back at Ocean City, Maryland. Well, yes, I will revise what I said in the last hour. I was questioning why at 7 o'clock on a sunny day like today, Memorial Day weekend, there weren't more people out on the beach. But if you see that American flag there on the bottom left-hand side of your screen, you might understand why. It's pretty windy out there, Brittany.
Yeah, Joe, you had one person out there, the guy that was just jogging in the blue, so we're slowly starting to see people out there, but at least we are dry here in the DMV. Cannot say the same thing for our friends down towards our south. You can see we are seeing this coastal low drifting off the coast of the Carolinas right now, giving them some showers. This will continue to lift north as we head through your day today, providing a few more clouds across the DMV. Then these showers will finally roll their way in as we head into your Sunday. Stepping out the door temperature-wise, it's fairly nice out there. We're talking about lower 60s here in the nation's capital. Then we get into the 50s as you head further off to the 4-state region. Then back towards the mountains, still fairly cool out there. We're only holding on to the upper 40s. Woodstock, you guys are coming in at the chilly part right now, only struggling to get out of the upper 30s. In those mountain counties, you guys will be on the cooler side for highs today, mainly struggling to get out of the 60s. Now heading to breakfast this morning, it's going to be a nice one. We're talking about upper 60s by that 11 o'clock hour, holding on to that mixture of sun and clouds. But Joe, more clouds will be rolling in as we head into the afternoon. So we'll talk more about that in just a bit.
We don't like the sound of that, especially on Memorial Day weekend. All right, Brittany Ward starting us off there from the Weather Center. Brittany, thank you. We begin our news this morning in Prince William County, Virginia, where the search is still on for the suspect who shot and killed 2 people and injured 2 other people as well. The news of yesterday's shooting sending shockwaves through the neighborhood where it all happened. It is a community that those who live there describe as a quiet area. DC News Now's Tosin Fakile joins us in the studio this morning. Tosin, have police said anything at all about the connection between the 4 victims and the shooter?
Well, Joseph, all Prince William County Police Department has said is the initial investigation shows the 4 victims and the suspect were all in the house together. This incident happened in Woodbridge, Virginia. Police say the shooter left the scene and is still out there, and the search is on to find the person who pulled the trigger. The shooting happened in broad daylight. Police were called to the scene after 2:30 p.m. yesterday. They found a man dead outside of a home on Birchdale Avenue. Inside the house, they found 3 other men shot. Those 3 men taken to the hospital. 1 man died at the hospital. Investigators were on the scene for several hours, in and out of the home, combing through and searching for answers. The shooting, which happened not too far from an elementary school and a skate park where children play, left neighbors shocked and concerned for what they describe as a quiet neighborhood.
A lot of people outside, a lot of blood, a lot of ambulances, a lot of cops, just something that you don't really see, like especially in this neighborhood. So it was just like a lot of fear in a lot of people's eyes.
Everybody loves to play around with their kids here. Everybody walks, everybody enjoys their day. So gun violence happening here is very shocking.
What happened there really shook that community, and police is asking for that community's help. Surveillance cameras, firsthand accounts, anything that can help in leading to the arrest of the shooter. Investigators say they do not believe the suspected shooter is still in the area. Prince William County Police have not released the names of the victims yet. They're hoping to give that information soon, and that information will also, expecting Joseph, includes information on the shooter and possibly the vehicle that suspected shooter might be driving. I'm in the studio. I'm Tosin Fakile for DC News Now. Back to you, Joseph.
Yeah, we hope to get those details so that way the public can be on the lookout for police for sure. And of course, once we get more details from police, we'll keep you updated at DCNewsNow.com. Tosin, thank you. All right, also developing this morning, DC News Now is learning that a man has been found stabbed to death inside of an apartment in Prince George's County. The discovery happening in District Heights at around 6:30 last night. Police say the apartment is on Brooks Road near Pennsylvania Avenue. Still no word on any suspects who are in custody or any motive behind the murder. Meantime, police up in Hagerstown, they are investigating after a woman was found dead in a park yesterday morning. The 37-year-old woman was found near the Jonathan Hager house again yesterday morning. Investigators say the woman slept there often and may have known the suspect. That investigation is still ongoing and police have not released the woman's name. Well, new details this morning out of Fairfax County. Neighbors in one community are begging drivers to avoid their streets during rush hour. As DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg reports, some of those people say part of the blame goes to travel apps like Waze and Google that are directing drivers their way.
495 is less than a mile this way, and with all the construction and Memorial Day travel, it often gets backed up. And when that happens, people come here to Georgetown Pike, and when this gets gridlocked, they go through the neighborhoods here.
Traffic is moving at 6 miles per hour on the Beltway. So it's starting to back up, as we talked about. It's a holiday weekend.
And when it backs up, it oftentimes comes here to Georgetown Pike.
Once this starts to get backed up a certain way, then they start looking for alternates thanks to Waze and other crowdsourcing apps, and they start funneling into the neighborhood.
Amanda Clark says it boxes her and her neighbors in.
We can't even get in and out of our driveways sometimes. School buses aren't able to go through the neighborhood. Any kind of emergency vehicle, it's just complete gridlock, and it's maddening.
When it's not gridlock, she says speeding is a problem.
My neighbor just the other day said she had to jump out of the road for a huge truck that came barreling through that was not looking for her on this particular corner.
It's especially dangerous with cars coming over this hump near Douglas Drive in Georgetown Pike.
It's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying.
Just a short distance from the only crosswalk for kids to use getting to and from school to cross Georgetown Pike.
Our neighbors have pleaded with the county to put in signs, put in speed bumps, alert drivers to the dangers of the only crosswalk.
The Fairfax County Department of Transportation tells me that because Georgetown Pike is not a 25-mile-an-hour road, they can't put in any speed bumps, and they also can't put signs that say you can't cut through these neighborhoods. As for potential signs or flashing lights alerting drivers of this crosswalk, I'm told that's a VDOT question. They did not respond to our inquiry today. In McLean, Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
All right, well, just in time for the long Memorial Day weekend, West Virginia has expanded its waterfall trail system. Governor Jim Justice added 9 waterfalls to the trail list, which brings the total to 38 statewide. The trail system was launched a year ago and is receiving lots of buzz nationwide.
The first waterfall trail in the country, and the trail has received tremendous national recognition, such as top-tier travel publications, including Travel and Leisure, USA Today, and Southern Living.
And so far, the trail's online check-in system has received 35,000 hits with visitors from 49 states and 15 countries. All right, on Capitol Hill this morning, the race is on to prevent a default on the U.S. debt. We know that lawmakers, they have been negotiating this for quite some time, but still there is no deal between Republicans and Democrats, and the clock is ticking. Our Alexandra Limon reports.
We got to make more progress.
While negotiators say talks over the debt ceiling are progressing, publicly, neither side seems to be backing down.
We cannot be raising people's taxes. We cannot be increasing the size of government. We've got to start living within our means.
Republicans continue to demand budget cuts in exchange for raising the debt ceiling.
I do not think it's right that you borrow money from China to pay people to stay home that are able-bodied with no dependents on the couch.
I'm afraid that Speaker McCarthy now is playing political poker with somebody else's money. People are watching as our 401ks are going downhill.
Leaders on Capitol Hill and Bharat Ramamurthy with the National Economic Council say Democrats won't accept devastating cuts.
To children, devastating cuts to Medicaid, devastating cuts to nutrition.
Whatever the deal is, it's not going to approach the level of severe cuts that the Republicans proposed.
Most lawmakers already left Washington for the holiday weekend.
Republicans are driving us down a dangerous road of default.
But those involved with negotiations say both sides are determined to beat the June 1st deadline.
It does take a deadline sometimes to drive that compromise.
Yeah, that was our Alexandra Limon reporting there. So you might be wondering, meanwhile, here in the DMV, many residents are feeling the debt ceiling looming over the Memorial Day weekend. A budget stalemate could affect some of their benefit payments like Social Security, food stamps, and veteran benefits.
If we don't get paid for Social Security, which I draw SSDI disability, I'll be screwed.
So if they do this and take my Social Security, bills aren't going to get paid.
Yeah, even if a deal is struck, it would be subject to a 72-hour waiting period before the House and the Senate can vote.
Where am I going to go if I can't pay my rent? If I can't pay my bills, if I can't buy food? It's bad enough now they cut my food stamps.
I'm crippled right now. I got a bad hip and bad spine. You know, I just don't know what I'll do.
Yeah, several retirees and veterans speaking to DC News Now say they are worried that any compromise reached on Capitol Hill will just kick the can down the road until next year's elections. Your time now, 8:10. Brittany Ward standing by there in the Weather Center. Brittany, let's talk about the weather this weekend. We know that we're going to have a fairly okay day today, but tomorrow it's not so much.
Yeah, Joe, today we're going to be seeing a mixture of sun and clouds depending on where you are. Take a look at your beach forecast. If you are heading to Virginia Beach today, temperatures are going to be cooler, only getting into the upper 60s. Water temp will be on the cooler side too, in the lower 60s. But then we are going to be seeing that mixture of sun and cloud and those chances of rain. But then here in the DMV, we start to see those chances of rain spike up as we head into your Sunday. So definitely keep it here. We'll talk about that in just a bit.